Good afternoon, friends. New Friday, new video. Today we are going to talk about is manual testing as a career going to end? Of course, this is for IT professionals, but we will touch base on basic testing virtues or characteristics what a tester should have as well in this video. So, we are in the era of automation, we are in the era of generative AI, and during this, is manual testing in IT is going to an end? This is an important question which everyone is asking. Let us see what is in it. So even if your manual testing part is going to get reduced, if you have to get into the rhythm of this new challenges, you have to learn automation. I think that is by default. So any manual tester, automation testing is a must in the coming time. That's number one. But when you are going to learn automation testing, which framework you have to use? Again, that is the next question, because there is a galore of frameworks which are available. What are the opportunities if you are learning automation? I think the first opportunity still for a manual tester is that you will be getting exposed to test the AI outputs which are coming, because somebody really has to test the bot outcomes or the machine learning algorithms or the outputs which the AI systems are or the AI programs are giving. Because currently if you see the percentage of correctness of AI driven solutions, it is not there. So somebody has to verify the outputs which are coming, which are generated from the AI programs. So there you need to really understand what are the different frameworks, AI frameworks which are getting used, what are the different generative AI frameworks which are being used currently in the market, what are their threats, what is the accuracy with which they are coming, where exactly they are having problems. If you provide a prompt, and based on that prompt, if your applications have been written, what is the problem in that prompt? What is the right way to give the prompt as an input to the AI program? Being a tester, I think if you start preparing to understand all these things, start getting yourself trained on understanding this, I think you will still survive, and there is a different career which will come up. So having said this, if we really want to take a step back and talk about what are the basic traits which a tester should have, because we all are human beings and every human has some of the other characteristics, and based on that, based on our strength, we choose our career. So as a tester, what are those characteristics or what are those virtues which you should have, or who should become a tester, or if you are already a tester, then what are the important traits which you should have? Let's talk about that and then map it to whether the career is going to grow, whether it is going to end, whether you have to switch towards the new trend, and so on and so forth. So number one trait is you should always have a destructor mindset, and then you can become a very good tester. So I would like to quote an example here which normally which is given exactly in the reverse context. So what is that? So we talk about a whiteboard. So there is a whiteboard, and on that whiteboard there is a black spot. So we ask people, what do you see? And normally people say that there is a black spot, and we generally speak about we identify always mistakes first and not seeing the right things done, etc., etc. But in case you are thinking about a testing career, identifying that black spot first, I think, is a very important virtue for a tester. I mean, you can become a very good tester if you can identify that black spot first. So that's point number one. You have to really understand what is going to go wrong in any positive flow. Number two, you really have to be inquisitive, asking right questions about the requirements when you are getting those requirements from the customer, and you really have to think end to end about the flow in your mind, so that you will be one step ahead always, and you will be able to from the constructor. So for any given problem, a constructor always will think how I can build this, while a tester should always think how can I destruct this, how can it be not possible. And it has to be a healthy fight between somebody who is constructing and somebody who is testing, so that will improve the quality of the product which you are building, or the services which you are providing, or the process which you are setting in your organization for your customers. So if you have this basic fundamental building blocks very strong, as a professional, I don't think there are any challenges which will end your career as a tester, because having a strong base is always important in any profession. So my friends who are really thinking thinking about whether what is going to happen with my career, because testing now is becoming automated, and with the AI revolution I may not have a place in the industry. It's not the case. You really have to think about the fundamentals of testing and where you can add value as a professional. What can I learn from this AI generation, and what is going to help me? I anyways have to validate some of the AI capabilities, and what can I really learn so that I will be able to do that. I think if you do that, there is no problem to that career. So we have an answer to the problem which we discussed in the beginning. If you like this, please subscribe the channel and share it in your network. Thank you.